Hello, welcome to Yoga with Rachel, and also welcome to your Blanket Yoga Restorative Practice. Today's class includes gentle and cozy restorative yoga poses that can help invite relaxation and ease into the mind and body. Today's class will be really great for calming down the nervous system so that way you can walk off of your mat feeling lighter and more at peace. I invite you to bring between 2 to 3 blankets to your space. Feel free to drape one of those blankets across your yoga mat for extra comfort and warmth. I invite you to wear extra comfy clothes. Feel free to dim the lights. You can even reduce the brightness of your screen if you wish. And without further ado, let's get ready to relax and restore. Let's set up our space before we explore our first posture. I encourage you to lay a blanket across your mat. This can offer your mind and body extra warmth, support, and comfort throughout our practice. Once you've done that, kindly fold another blanket a couple of times. And now, roll the longest edge so that way you create a blanket roll. Kindly ensure that your blanket roll is long enough to support your entire spine and your head when you go to lay down on your mat. Place your roll vertically near the back short edge of your mat. Now sit near the one end of your roll, allowing the base of your spine to gently rest against your blanket. Place your hands and the soles of your feet on your mat. Very slowly lower onto your forearms as you ease your back body onto your blanket roll. Your spine and head should be fully supported by this item. If you find that your head is falling off of your roll, then walk your seat further away from your roll. Explore a gentle tuck of your chin and allow your arms to fall to your sides for the moment. Begin to walk your feet towards the long edges of your mat. Turn your toes out slightly or in, your choice. And then allow your knees to fall in and connect. Very slowly, bring your left hand to your heart space. And place your right hand on your belly. If it's available, allow your upper arms and elbows to rest on the ground, so that way you don't have to hold your arms up, as we will be here for some time. Take a nourishing breath in through your nose. And on your breath out, close your eyes. I invite you to bring your attention to your breath. Notice where you feel your breath in your body. Where do you feel the movement taking place? Your hands can offer feedback, helping you identify where you feel your breath in your body. Maybe you can feel your breath in your chest, your lower belly. Maybe you sense some movement in your upper back, maybe in your mid-back. And what about your lower back? Now I invite you to play around with directing your breath down to your right hand. Can you feel your belly rise as you breathe in? and then soften on the breath out. Does your left hand move at all as you send your breath to your right hand? As you explore belly breath, notice what other parts of your body move. Can you sense movement in your lower back? Maybe your pelvis? What about your legs and your feet? The beauty of this is that your experiences on the mat are unique to you. So what I feel in my body may be similar or quite different from what you feel and experience. We are here for another 3 cycles of breath. All right. In your own time, open your eyes. Part your knees and then walk your feet back in towards the center of your mat. Release your arms to your sides. Very carefully, roll over to one side, melting your knees to the side, and maybe even using your bottom arm as a pillow. Pausing here for a moment to feel the earth rising up to meet you. And when you feel ready, press yourself up to a seat on your mat. Once you are there, place your hands on your knees. Take a slow breath in through your nose. And on your breath out, begin to round through your spine, rounding through your lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders round forward as you bow your head. Notice how your pelvis is involved in this movement as you shift your weight back. Allow the connection between your palms and your knees to help you stay in this shape with more ease. I invite you to breathe into your back body to help release tension. Soften through your jaw, parting your teeth and your lips. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, very slowly roll up through your spine. Take a moment to observe how you feel, and maybe even state how you feel, either in your head or out loud. For example, I feel calm and at peace. I feel centered. I feel sleepy. I feel more open. I feel less tension in my jaw. We are going to use the blanket roll in a moment, so please have this item within arm's reach. If you happen to have another blanket, kindly fold that blanket a few times and then sit near the edge of that folded blanket so that your legs and feet can drape off of the blanket. This offers a gentle lift to your hips and can help us remain here in a seated position with more ease and comfort. With your hands on the earth to support you in this transition, place the soles of your feet on your mat. Slowly walk your feet together and then allow your knees to fall apart, opening like a book. Now, place your blanket roll on the tops of your feet. Gently wrap each end around your ankles and then gently tug at the ends. You can allow the ends to rest in the center of your diamond shape or wherever it feels best. I invite you to explore finding length through your spine. You can use the visual of a string attached to the crown of your head to encourage a gentle lift. I invite you to place your hands wherever it feels best. Take a breath in through your nose, and as you breathe out, close your eyes. I invite you to remain here in stillness, or you can explore a soft and gentle sway from side to side. I invite you to bring your attention to your connection to the surface beneath you and your props. How does a blanket feel against your feet? How does it feel to sit with your hips lifted? Which parts of your body feel the most support and connection? Now, bring your awareness to what you hear in your space, near and far. Tuning into your own personal soundtrack. Bring your attention to the smells in your space. Perhaps you smell some food, the scent of shampoo or hair products, maybe lotion, essential oils. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Explore stillness, and in your own time, open your eyes. Take note of what you see around you in your space. Maybe bring your attention to 5 different items. Lovely. Place your fingertips on the outer edges of your thighs. Draw your legs together. Remove your blanket roll, placing it to the side of your mat. And then very slowly move yourself off of the folded blanket if you were sitting on one. Our final 2 poses will be on the back. Before we head to the ground, I invite you to place a folded blanket off to the right-hand side of your mat and within arm's reach. Please sit near the middle of your mat, facing towards one of the shorter edges. With your hands and the soles of your feet on your mat, gently lower your back body onto the surface beneath you. Once you are there, send your arms out long from left to right so that your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Kindly turn your palms to face down to start. Connect to your center as you hug one knee in towards your chest at a time. Scoop your tailbone up to allow your low back to connect with your mat. Breathe in, and on your breath out, allow your knees to slowly melt towards the right side. Feel free to adjust the placement of your hips to help invite more ease into this reclined twist. I invite you to place a folded blanket between your thighs and your knees. Feel free to remain here, or you can explore cactus arms, turning your palms to face up and bending at your elbows. breathe in, breathe out. Allow the earth to offer support, warmth, and nourishment in this posture. Follow the flow of your breath for a few more cycles of breath. Let's take a breath in together and breathe out. Slide your hands back down and then turn your palms to face towards the ground. Remove your blanket and then place this item to the other side of your mat. Breathe in, and on your breath out, connect to your center to help lift your knees away from the ground. And then very slowly melt your knees over to the left hand side. Explore options that feel good for you here. Go inward and listen. Ask yourself, what do I need to help me find more ease in this pose? All the answers can be found from within. Once again, I invite you to follow the flow of your breath for a few more cycles of breath. All right, breathe in and out. If you were using a blanket to support your lower body, please remove it now, placing it to the side of your mat. Now press into all that's touching the earth, connect to your center, and then very slowly lift your knees away from the ground and release the soles of your feet to the earth. For our final pose, I invite you to drape your blanket across your entire body. Wrap yourself up in a blanket of love. Slowly extend both legs out long on your mat and release your arms to your sides. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth as you close your eyes. Allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm as we scan the body for areas of tension. Start by bringing your awareness to the top of your head and your forehead, then to your eyes, cheeks, and jaw. See if you can soften through your eyes and your jaw. Allow your head to grow heavy here, sensing how the ground is supporting you. Moving on to your neck, perhaps you explore a gentle rock of your head from side to side to encourage the neck muscles to soften and release. All right, bring your head back to center and take note of any changes. Now, bring your awareness to your shoulders. See if you can create more space between your ears and shoulders by melting your shoulders down and away from your ears. Moving to your arms, hands, and fingers. Can you soften a little more through your hands and your fingers? Maybe your fingers curl in ever so slightly. Moving to your chest, upper back, and mid-back area. Perhaps directing your breath to these areas to feel the gentle expansion on your inhale and the softening on your exhalation. Moving to your belly and lower back, releasing tension from these areas using your breath. Bring your attention to your pelvis and your glute muscles. I invite you to gently wiggle your hips from side to side for a moment. And then explore stillness. Now, direct your attention to your legs, feet, and toes. Can you soften through your feet a little more? As you do this, notice how your legs respond to this action. Perhaps they feel more open and connected to the earth. Allow the weight of your body to relax fully onto the surface beneath you. Feel the ground, your mat, and the blanket underneath you as it rises up to meet your back body. Notice how the surface beneath you supports you and helps anchor you to the here and now. We are here for a few more moments. Once again, I invite you to follow the flow of your breath. All right, my sweet friend, permission to pause the video if you would like to stay here longer. Otherwise, bring some movement back to your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe take a full body stretch if that feels good. Feel free to yawn. And then in your own time, open your eyes. Bring your palms together. Thumbs rest gently against your third eye point. Take a breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Thank you for joining me on the mat for some TLC. If you are practicing with me in real time, we are heading into the holiday season, which can be extremely joyous and overwhelming all at the same time. So I invite you to return back to this class for grounding and nourishment. And kindly share this practice with others because sharing is caring. Sending love and light to you. We close our practice by saying thank you or namaste.